Can you briefly describe your career in education before WSB?
Sure. So I've been in the civil engineering and construction industry for nearly 20 years now. I started as a teenager on a survey crew, and between then and now, I've worked in materials testing, construction staking, design, construction observation and inspection, contract administration, and then finally, in my role today, in CAD management. My education consists of about a year of college at St. John's University out in Collegeville, Minnesota, where I studied economics and history, but didn't really know what I wanted to do, and ultimately decided to transfer to technical college. So I went to St. Cloud Technical College for 2 years and received a 2-year diploma in civil engineering and land surveying technology.
Okay, now let's go into what do you do now at WSB? What are your main job descriptions and what do you do on a daily basis?
My current role at WSB is the Civil 3D CAD Manager, and in a nutshell, that means I'm here to configure and optimize our Civil 3D design environment. I'm here to help build skill sets for our end users and help them grow as designers. I'm here to also troubleshoot technical issues that we come across during the design process. Another part of my role is to optimize and document our CAD workflows and our CAD standards. And finally, I'm here to work with our engineering managers and our IT team to make sure that deliverables are getting out the way they're supposed to be, and to make sure that our system configuration works well with our IT infrastructure.
All right, great. Can you briefly describe WSB? How many employees does it have and what are its main types of projects and clients?
Yeah, so WSB, we're headquartered here in the Twin Cities in Minnesota. We have between 500 and 550 employees. We have engineers and land surveyors and landscape architects, of course, but we also have some unique roles. We've got environmental scientists, pipeline inspectors, visualization specialists, and many more, probably too many to go into on this call. As far as projects are concerned, we're often involved in street reconstruction design, construction inspection, land surveying activities, of course, master planning for parks, water quality projects, traffic studies, and many more. That all boils down to, we're a full service firm, and we strongly believe in forging relationships with our clients, partnerships really, as we work together to build what's next in infrastructure.
So what challenges did you face either at WSB or in your projects where you felt that your firm needed to look at Autodesk solutions and also USCAD solutions?
So as a firm, we truly believe in leaning into the best technology that we can to support our clients in all of their endeavors. And part of that solution is Autodesk and their products. In that journey with our clients, we are sometimes faced with new challenges. One of those challenges came in the form of a renewable energy project that we were part of recently. It happened to be a solar project. And to kind of set the stage, when you look at a typical civil design project, things are pretty fixed, right? They're pretty concrete. You might be putting in some pavement and some new curb and gutter. That curb and gutter drains to a low point. There's a catch basin there. It collects the water. The problem is solved. And obviously, I'm oversimplifying a little bit, but I wanted to contrast that with some of the design we've been doing on these solar farms. So if you think about a solar farm, you can picture the solar panels. They're elevated above the ground. And just to put some numbers to it to help people understand what I'm talking about, these aren't real world numbers, but they'll illustrate things. Those solar panels, they might need to be placed, at least 3 feet above the ground, but not more than 5 feet, right? And so part of the design process is analyzing whether or not that condition is true, whether or not that tolerance has been met. And anybody can do that if they're using any kind of civil engineering software. The tricky part is designing the corrective grading that helps fix the problem when it's not intolerance, right? You can't really do that dynamically. So sitting in the office one day thinking about this problem, I decided that it might be worth a try to leverage computational design to solve this problem in a dynamic format. So I called USCAD and we had a conversation about computational design and some of the inputs from my project, some of the factors, and they were able to help us develop a solution that took us through the computational design process and allowed us to dynamically build grading models that achieved the solution our client required.
Okay, so which Autodesk products do you use most and why?
Well, the backbone of our design program here at WSB for our municipal and land development and landscape architecture teams has been Civil 3D. We've been using that for a long time. It's a great application. It's highly configurable. It's a powerful calculator, and it's got some wonderful design tools built into it. So that's our mainstay. But as we've continued to work with our clients, we've realized the need to enhance our abilities in the way of collaboration, visualization, stakeholder feedback, and more. So we've started to leverage additional components of the Autodesk AEC collection, things like BIM 360, Navisworks, Plant 3D, and InfraWorks. And those tools have really helped us grow as a company, and they've helped us support our clients in some pretty incredible ways.
So what kind of results have you seen since using Autodesk products?
Well, as I mentioned before, we've been using Autodesk for quite a while, and I think it's clear that as we look back in time, month over month, project over project, year over year, we continue to grow in efficiency, we continue to grow in quality, we've increased our level of collaboration, we're able to communicate designs more effectively. It's hard to provide an exact value on the amount of time we've saved or the amount of money we've saved, but what we know for sure is that our models are getting better. They're becoming more realistic. We're able to extract more information from them. We're able to mitigate risk more clearly and more easily by developing robust models. We're able to take that information, we're able to hand it off to experienced field inspectors and senior engineers, and they're able to do constructability reviews on the designs and solutions that we're putting together to ensure that there aren't conflicts when we go into construction. And I think that's really important. We're continuing to develop new workflows as an organization. We've got a land development team out in Denver, and they're doing amazing things with integrated project delivery, where they're taking data, design information, and delivery requirements, and they're wrapping it all together in a seamless process that takes projects from inception to completion. It's very exciting.
How do your employees use these products?
So we have a couple of different subsets of employees. The first subset, they're very focused on specific tasks. Maybe it's designing an alignment, a profile, a corridor, and they become very efficient at leveraging the tools and techniques in the software to complete those tasks. We have another subset of employees, and they like to think a little bigger, a little more big picture. They like to see how data flows across the entire system as we design. So it's really a mix depending on the interest and the passion of the employee. But all of them seem to really enjoy pushing the software to its limits to support our clients.
So how has USCAD helped you? Which services or solutions have been most beneficial, and who have you worked with at USCAD?
Yeah, USCAD has been really beneficial to us in a lot of ways. Probably most importantly to me, they offer unparalleled technical support. In fact, I was just emailing back and forth with them this morning about a problem I was having with an installation. So their technical support is really, really fantastic. Additionally, they've got a wonderful customer success program that helps us kind of plan long range, and it helps us facilitate better conversations with USCAD about potential solutions that we haven't looked at yet, and that's been really valuable. And then just from a sales perspective, they treat us fairly. They're willing to engage us in conversation about what's the best strategy for us as we subscribe to the software that they sell, and that's been wonderful as well. We work with Doug Benoit. I've had a working relationship with him for a long time. He's provided a lot of valuable advice as far as technique and tools go. Cody Terry's been wonderful from the technical support standpoint. Obviously, Elisa and Robin and customer success, and then Jason Zeman, who's our representative with USCAD, he's been wonderful as well.
So why did you choose to work with USCAD over the other vendors in this market?
So when it came time for us to renew our subscription, we wanted to do our due diligence. We wanted to make sure that we had the support and resources that we needed to support our clients and all their endeavors. So when we spoke with USCAD about continuing to work with them, they assured us, and we believed them, that they were going to be there for us day after day, problem after problem, solution after solution. And we felt very comfortable with that arrangement, and they have lived up to it every single time.